Would you like to send this to a group or just one person? Oh, man. Skype is improving my experience by not being open. Now you're going to open, you fucking idiots. Fucking fucktardian refugees. Now technically that sound should not come from my speakers. Oh, shit, I just don't think it's going to work, man. We'll try one more time, though. I told Guy I'd call him back, so let's give it a shot. I know the phone call sound is going to come through my speakers, but hopefully the call to Guy will come through line 1 like it's supposed to do. Yeah, that sounds frankly retarded, but hopefully. Maybe I'll just leave one through the speakers, if the case.
Does this work?
Shit. No, it's still coming through the speakers, but let's see if it gets out to the people. If it does, I'll just leave it like that. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Let me turn this up. I got to see if you're coming through the show without an echo. Keep saying something, guys. Say, my cock is in the middle of the street.
That's over me. Isn't that it?
Let me see.
I have no idea.
Oh, you're getting all fucking blown apart there, man. It's got the volume up too high. God damn it. I can't make this shit work right.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to try to fix it with the volume.
Hold on, Cuz says she can hear you guys.
You can hear us fine?
Yeah, I might be booming according to Apocalypse.
See, that's what I would like to do, is turn down speaker volume, but I can't do that.
Maybe if I move back and use my semi-demigod voice.
That might work. Yeah, you're getting blown way out. What the fuck's causing that? That makes no sense to me.
What are you going to do?
Okay. Yeah, I got to keep working on this, man. But the problem is, what I do is I do test shows, and then I call the Skype voice check thing. See, everybody's saying turn Guy down. Is there a volume control on Skype? Because I don't see it.
You go to Tools, and it's going to have a sort of a meter for the person, yourself, that you can turn up or down, a sidebar.
That's what I'll do then. I'm in audio settings. So
and then you turn me down.
All right, I'm turning you down. Taking off automatically adjust.
Yeah, you never use that.
All right, let's see if this is working. Ringing. I'm going to go back to ringing line 1 as well. Save. All right, keep talking, Guy. Let's hear you.
Joe is a hoe. He likes to smoke an occasional bowl. But when he runs out of his dope...
Then he climbs up your asshole? Oh, no, that didn't rhyme.
I was going to keep the rest of it until later. See, now, am I good to speak here?
I think so. You're good, man. Let's go for it. What's been going on, brother?
All right, now, I think I made a horrific mistake. Not requesting, but suggesting. I like to make sure I use the right words here. That Joe Seeker, Joey Brown, gets put back in your chat room because in Nova Scotia, there's baby seal hunting time. And, of course, I have sex with him because he lost his woman. Now, I'm not trying to be a dick, but the minute Joe got into the chat room, I noticed it became a chat room of unintelligence. I felt my IQ dripping lower and lower and lower. And then there's just the common things like the word faggot, and it became a typical chat room for Spreaker, like mine. Just very typical, very lolsy, just no point. I mean, the word poop used a lot. It makes you want to cut off one of your arms.
Well, do the rest of you guys agree with this in the chat room? What do you think about it? I'm going to start doing democratic voting in my chat room. We're going to have to wait for him, so we might as well talk about cocks and pussies in the meanwhile. What I still want to see...
Joe is one of those kind of guys, and he asked me to do my worst. I don't know if that means my best or my worst because he's Canadian, and sometimes I think there might be a faux too in the English language translation from Canada to English, American English. And there was a time, and I've told this to other hosts before, and Joe knows this, where he would call me and Sonny constantly. If we wouldn't respond to him on Skype, like every fucking day, he'd call up and like, You guys didn't call me today. Are you still my friends? I mean, it became like one of those women. You know what I'm talking about? You can't remember the name. You're like, the changes on the dresser. I'm done. Fuck this. That's what your leg's for. Get the fuck out of my bed. Every fucking... Guys, are we okay? Guys, are we okay? And I'm like, Jesus, goddamn. And we would sit there and go, oh my God, if you don't respond to this guy every motherfucking day.
Well,
every day.
This is weird, man. Is this true, what he's saying,
True.
Joe? Or are you needy with your friends?
Be honest, Joseph.
It sounds me smoking a smoking cock.
Yeah. One time, Sonny had to help him. Yeah, he offered him. Sonny's a good guy. He offered him $20 because he was in between many of his jobs. And in fact, me and Joe would spend hours when he worked for a telemarketing place talking about what kind of weed he smoked, what was on TV, how to make hash browns, just crazy shit.
Who's Sonny?
Truth.
I don't know this Sonny person.
Lester. This is Truth
Lester.
on Tap. So I'm going to stick to the truth on this program since it's not my program. Now, I'm not. Yeah, I am trying to be a dick.
No, be yourself, man. I'm the only one who has the unfortunate responsibility of having to be honest, unless I'm doing comedy. So you can make things up. You can you can. What's that
this
word?
This is the irony. I don't have to. I can keep to the truth on this. And Shilly's very liberal. And he likes to do the whole, I've been here at Spreaker since the beginning, even though he'll never own up to me ass-whipping him constantly when I came to Spreaker. He was one of those shows that would never, ever get on and talk, ever. It would be just music. He wouldn't even tell you, hi, this is Joe Seeker, and the name of the song is so-and-so. He would just say nothing. He would just randomly play it over and over again. And there was a time where a man on here called Ace Man and him got in his contest. Now, Ace Man was a fucktard, complete fucktard. I think he has an overseer. And being about this, and it's not funny, but Joe had made fun because Ace Man was doing Spreaker shows, and he couldn't afford to pay for a headstone for his mother's grave. I told Joe, man, come on, way too far. Not funny stuff. And that was my point earlier.
Mobster Boss did a show where they called him Remember Guy. What did
I don't remember anything he's talking about.
Is he making stuff up now?
I don't know what show he's talking about. We did hundreds and hundreds of shows. Hundreds of shows. Now, we used to make fun of Ace Man because he lost a trailer out of his driveway. Remember that? And he called the police, and we said we took it. We live like across the country. We do shows of driving his trailer around, even though it wasn't his trailer. We'd say we were in the back of it broadcasting. He got mad and did some kind of YouTube thing. But Joe is normally okay. He can't help himself because he is, Canadian, number one in liberal. He used to have pictures of Obama with wings and penises on it with clusters. Sort of like it was Hitler's picture, except Obama was replaced in it. Or maybe one of those full-size National Rifle Association's pictures with Moses. Not Moses, you know what I mean. Anyway, it says we're cutting in and out, so you may want to go back to your show. But, Joseph, shame on you. Just because someone can't pay for a headstone doesn't mean they're a bad kid. It just means Spreaker's very expensive. Bad man.
All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. I mean, I can't add anything to that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hitting on my cousin, it's pissing me off. I guess that's the bottom line, really.
See, now there's the truth, guy.
That's the truth.
I need the nuggets,
to
man.
Get to it. He's in there talking about putting his finger in his own butthole, and it makes me want to go there and smash his fat Canadian head in. It's a family thing. Remember, the German parts were raped by the Romans, so I got that fucking Roman conquest thing in me, as well as the Irish thing where I want to blow you up anyway. And I can drink while I'm doing it and be perfectly fine to put some C4 together. But I can't stand it. He's sitting on my cousin. I think stomp his Hershey's Kiss fat head in.
I think the Vikings fucked the Romans first, so you may have some Viking in there. I'm not proud of that. I'm not
I'll
proud of that.
invade Nova Scotia and kill everybody. Thank you.
So the truth is, God damn it, you're hitting on Guy's family now. And do you know what Guy does? What do you do when someone hits on your family, man?
I immediately don't like that.
And
Down goes Frazier.
you do what? And then you do what?
Well, then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and make them feel like I might kill them if they don't go beyond respect. But she's found a significant other. And his comments are, I got to be honest with you, they're making me want to kill him.
Yeah. Now, do you know if you kill someone in Canada that you don't have to run, you can just come back home?
Oh, who would miss him? Look at him.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not giving you ideas.
He lives in a house with no roof on it.
Yeah.
I'd just burn it down. If he tried to run out, I'd shoot him.
Is that true, Joe? Do you live in a house in Canada with no roof? Beat some
The phony
niggers.
Spreaker life. See, this is the kind of... I read that comment. You can't do it, Guy. That makes no sense. Your phony Spreaker life don't transfer to real life. I don't understand what that means.
Well, don't should be doesn't.
Right. I mean, it's grammatically horrible, and the content is terrible because we all know I'm a criminal. So actually, my criminal life is way worse than my Spreaker life. So I'm not getting which part you're talking about. Niggers, niggers, niggers. Now, I say that in real life, too. Trust me, I do. Spick, nigger. I'm one of those people. I'm 6'5", I carry guns. I'm not worried about too many people. I mean, I just do it. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying it is. And I'm from fucking Cleveland. What do you want?
Kevin, have Shill call in so Guy and Kevin can rekindle their love. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it. I guess it's some kind of homosexual thing.
Yeah.
You see, this bad back thing. What people don't understand is my back doesn't hurt anymore. I got the shot.
Yep.
And I don't see how that's going to have anything to do with my trigger finger.
It'll probably make it worse. I mean,
No, I'm just going to... You know, if I were going to kill, again, I mean, if I were going to kill, it would definitely be with my hands. I would want to watch the life go out of someone's eyes. Now, I don't mean that as some kind of, ooh, that's a badass speaker thing to say. I honestly mean that. I think,
okay.
I mean, just to get your hands in there on both of those arteries, get those thumbs in that Adam's apple, and just start squeezing. Just squeeze. And you stare into those eyes, and they get bigger and bigger like a little deer. Oh, God, I'm getting an erection. Sorry.
Now that's scary right there, man. I've watched the consciousness. I've watched the consciousness slip out of guys' eyes that I've been handling. But if I felt their pulse stop, I'd probably give them CPR so I could beat their ass again. But
I took that one guy. He started flopping around like he had epilepsy. So
Yeah.
I did what any normal human being would do.
You
I got
ran.
in my car and left. Yes.
yeah, that's exactly what you do. Listen, people, if you've ever got a guy flopping around like a flounder out of water, you're in trouble. You want to
you
drive
gotta
away
go.
from that scene.
Go
Drive
quickly.
away.
It's not
You've
your
already
problem
won.
anymore.
You know you've already won. But now law enforcement has to get involved, and this is going to get ugly. So drive quick
See,
away.
No. Hold on. Let me interrupt you. It's funny how cowards feel safe on the internet.
I know.
We just exposed part of my criminal record.
Mm-hmm.
I had 21 counts of racketeering, including, it's something that most people wouldn't be proud of, but I beat every one of them. Think about this. One was attempted murder. Now, think about that.
Did
How
you have a
is
good
that-
lawyer, or did you figure your way out of this?
No,
shit?
I had to leave the state of Maryland
That's one
for
way.
10 years.
Yeah.
And they took everything that belonged to me, including a bar, which in fact is an illegal RICO Act.
Mm-hmm.
$150,000 in cash, all my prostitutes, cars, boats. Granted, my income didn't match anything I own, but that's not my fucking fault. It's a Jew accountants, I'm telling you. So yes, guy, real business. See, I get doxxed on my criminal sheet, and then Joe doesn't want to believe it. This is the problem. This is how people get run over by trucks. I'm telling you right here.
Well, you can't win. You tell the truth online, people don't believe you, so you lie online, and then they jump on you for not telling the truth. And that's why I don't know. I don't really get into the Spreaker drama that much because, as I said, you and I are probably, actually, of all the people on Spreaker, the two people I know that would whoop ass if we had to are you and I. I think Grandpa Al, if he really was a Navy SEAL, could be added to that group to make 3, but that's about all I got.
And you know what? That started way before the Army. with me. That started at 4.
That starts when you're a kid.
He got a new bike, and I hit him in the face with a rock.